Imagine a forest trail in the middle of winter. Suddenly you see a perfectly ordered line of tiny, hairy caterpillars moving forward like a miniature army. It's no accident. You're re-witnessing one of the strangest and most dangerous insects in Europe, the Pine Processionary caterpillar. At first glance, they seem harmless, but they hide deadly secrets. They are very common in Mediterranean and temperate climates, with mild winters and hot summers, always where there are pine or cedar trees. And here's the first curiosity. In that line, there aren't just males or just females. Both sexes are marching together. Later, when they become moths, the males and females will find each other to mate. But before that, in their caterpillar stage, they follow a behavior that has fascinated scientists. They always march in single file, and the very first one decides the path. It's not a queen or the smartest from birth. When it has time to leave the tree in search of a place to bury themselves and become pupae, the caterpillar closest to the exit, or the one that starts moving first, ends up in the front. The rest, guided by touch and scent, follow without question. Here's where it gets interesting. If the leader dies or is removed, the others become disoriented and scatter, so they completely depend on that leader to know where to go. Now, let's talk about their true weapon. They don't bite, they don't sting, but they are covered in thousands of microscopic urticating hairs that act like poisonous darts. When threatened, they release them into the air, like an invisible cloud. These hairs can cause severe reactions on the skin, in the eyes, and if inhaled in the respiratory system. For dogs and cats, contact can be deadly. Just a curious sniff or lick can cause the hairs to penetrate the flesh and cause necrosis within hours. And the scariest part? These hairs can travel with the wind and remain dangerous for weeks. As if that wasn't enough, their life cycle is perfectly adapted for survival. Adult females lay their eggs on pine needles, and from there, the larvae hatch and feed voraciously on the tree. If their population explodes, they can strip a pine completely bare. And if that happened on a large scale, the local ecosystem could collapse. So the next time you see a line of tiny caterpillars marching like a disciplined army, remember that behind that strange procession lies a story of strategy, danger, and ruthless nature.